I never thought I would have to make this video, but yeah. So Boogie2988 plagiarized my script, which is, let's talk about this. So I don't know how much you keep up with YouTube, like what's going on in the sphere of YouTube, but a lot of you may know that there was a plagiarism video that just came out not too long ago about how there's been a lot of plagiarism on YouTube, and now I've been a victim of said plagiarism by this man right here. You see this guy? I drew Boogie out, and this is my thumbnail of my newest video, which is about why YouTubers are quitting. He's like, "Can I copy your homework?" I'm like, "Yeah, but just change some of it." He changed nothing. He changed very little, and I want to talk about that today because it is. All right, let's just talk about it. This morning, I got a comment on my video saying like Boogie copied my script. And I was like, all right, let me check out this video. Because look, people like come up with the same idea all the time. I've definitely been in situations where I came out with the video at like the same time someone else came out with the video, or I didn't even know that other video existed, and I came up with a very similar premise, or, you know, I just said stuff really similar. And that's what happens in entertainment or comedy or anything. Like, there are plenty of times where you'll accidentally just come up with the same idea as someone else, and it was just a coincidence. Like, you didn't actually mean to steal it from someone. It just happened. But in Boogie's case, this is not the case. So I checked out the video, I watched it, and I was laughing during the entire thing because I was like, this is literally, he saw my video and just copied the script. And so I want to play them for you side by side so you can see just see how similar it actually is. So let's watch this. When you're starting out on YouTube, before you have any sort of sizable audience, you're fueled by hope. Hope that one day you're going to be known amongst all the other people you watch. Hope that you'll make money off doing what you love, and hope that you'll have tons of subscribers who love your videos.
When you first start making YouTube videos, you are driven by one thing, and that is hope. Hope that you can create a career out of it. Hope that you will entertain people. Hope that you can make something amazing.
Once you quit your job or school and focus solely on making money through YouTube, you are now being fueled by fear. Every day goes from, I wonder if this video will blow up so people will notice me, to, oh fuck, if this video doesn't do well, I'm not gonna be able to eat.
But when you quit your job and make YouTube a full-time gig, you're motivated by a whole other thing, and that's fear. Fear that you're going to earn enough money to survive doing it.
And logically, you'd think once it's your main job, you know, you have more time so you can make more videos, which means you'll get more views and more money. That makes sense, right? But that's not how it really works, because YouTube isn't like a regular job. In a regular job, if you go from working 20 hours a week to 40 hours a week, you make double the money because you did double the work, or at least work double your hours. But on YouTube, you can go from making 4 videos a month to making 8 videos a month, or even 12 videos a month, and make even less money than when you were making 4 videos a month.
And here's the crazy thing about being a YouTuber. If you do more work, it doesn't necessarily mean that you'll make more money. If you work at a normal job with a wage or even a salary, and most of the time you do overtime, you'll probably get extra pay. But on YouTube, you spend that extra time making more videos, and that video gets demonetized or doesn't perform well in the algorithm, or your audience just doesn't like it, you'll probably end up earning less money.
I was like, okay, maybe he copied just that part. Maybe that was it. But there's more. There's still more. Then he copied my bit about me talking about Meat Canyon. For Meat Canyon, for example, instead of having a big team that's putting a shit ton of time, energy, and money into each animation, he can instead make commentary videos that take less time, have less money put into them, and actually get way more of a reward out of it because it's most likely not going to get demonetized. He can put a sponsor in the video without it ruining the story.
That's why you see in the case of Papa Meat, he's gone from making these really intense, incredible animations to doing commentary videos instead. And the reason's pretty obvious. With the amount of time and effort it took to make one of his animations, he can make like 1 million commentary videos, complete with sponsors, by the way. So you absolutely know that low effort content is going to make him more money.
And last, we got to finish it out with me talking about Joel Haber, which he changed up one word. So, you know, I'll give him credit for that. I'll give him credit for changing out that one word. Now, in Joel Haver's case, he's going the opposite route of what most YouTubers here are doing, and he's going to put in more time into his content and make less money, but that's because he's insane and not because it's a smart business move.
Then there's the interesting case of Joel Haver, who has been making weekly comedy videos for a long time, and he's decided to go a completely different route with it. Joel decided that he's not motivated by anything other than his own creative desires, so he stopped making weekly comedy videos and is now going to make monthly feature-long films. That's a crazy person, but I love that kind of crazy.
Now, after seeing all 4 of those, I was like, yeah, he watched my video and he copied me. Now, I made that video because I felt like I could add something to the whole discussion about why YouTubers are quitting. Because a lot of people are just like, oh yeah, YouTube, you get burnt out. There's a lot of long nights. But I was like, let me tell people like a different side that I've experienced. Because I mean, the reason I even wanted to make the video in the first place was because, you know, my YouTube channel is kind of dead right now. And I went from being a full-time YouTuber for almost 2 years to then now doing YouTube like part-time basically, and having other sources of income that I use to support myself. So with that mindset, I was like, let me make a video where I explain that to the audience, because a lot of people in the audience don't know that. And also a lot of people who I'm friends with that are trying to become YouTubers don't know that. And then when I tell them that, it kind of like crushes their dreams a little bit, because they're like, you have almost 400,000 subscribers and you're still like not making a consistent income. I'm like, yeah, that's just, I know people with like over 1 million, over 2 million subscribers that are still like struggling hard to just make YouTube work. But then on the other side, to give some people hope, I know of people with like 100K, even a couple 100K that are making way more money in a month than I even can imagine exists. And a lot of those people are commentary YouTubers. So don't get into sketch comedy. Don't get into animation. Get into commentary if you want to make money. So that's my tip. Yeah, because I know people with like a few 100K subscribers, the amount of money they're paying for rent, I didn't even think was possible. I didn't even think that was a number that you were legally allowed to pay. It is so high. I'm like, how? It's commentary. So do commentary if you want money. Anyway, so I made that video so I could give my viewpoint. And Boogie made his video to get views, obviously, and that's fine. I've done stuff just for views. You think I was happy? You think I made my Friday Night Funkin' video because I didn't want views, because I was passionate about Friday Night Funkin'? I mean, the game is kind of fun, but I did it for views. Everybody does shit for views. But it is really funny that Boogie just copied me. Now, I'm not angry. If anything, I'm like, I think it's a really funny situation because it's Boogie that did it. If it was like anyone else, like if someone I've never even heard of that was like a big YouTuber, or even someone that's a big, like if fucking some big commentary YouTuber that I don't even watch copied my script, I'd be like, okay, this kind of fucked up. Like, why would they do that? But because it's Boogie, because Boogie is a fucking legend, a YouTube legend that, you know, he's going through some stuff right now. I feel bad for him. And also because he's honestly helped me in my life. Now let me take a step back. Boogie has done some weird shit. I've heard some weird shit about Boogie that I don't think I would ever become friends with him. But growing up, like fucking 15 years ago, I don't even know how, it's been over 10 years, I think. I used to watch Boogie, so I loved Boogie's shit. And also, when I was in a bad place mentally in my life, I remember listening to his PKA episode when that came out. Like, it's got to be like over 12 years by now. But I remember listening to that episode where he talks about how he wanted to take his own life. It was a really like sad, deep thing. And I remember listening to that, and that helped me a lot to feel better about myself, that things would get better. So Boogie has helped me in my life through his content. And if I can give him a script just this one time to help him get some views, I am flattered and I am honored to do that. But no more, please don't take any more, man. Guys, write your own script, man. I believe in you. You have 20 years. I don't even know how many years of YouTube experience you have. You could have thought of something on your own. I believe in you, man. You could have done it. You could have thought of something else or just changed it a little more. I feel like you could have had a really unique perspective on the situation about people quitting instead of just copying. I did YouTube full time for like 1.5 years. You've done it for I don't even know how long. And the amount of money I made on YouTube total in like my 4 or 5 years monetized is probably like how much you made in a few months at one point in time. So it would have been cool to hear a unique perspective, but you know, that's what the situation is. Anyway, yeah, that's all I wanted to talk to you guys about today. I wanted to bring that to people's attention. Now, the reason I'm making this video is to get views, all right? That's why I'm making this video. So now we're kind of 1 for 1, all right? This is how I'm making up for the situation. I get views, he gets views, everyone's happy. We're all happy. We all made it. Now, if you excuse me, I'm going to end this commentary video. Play the patrons. Thank you, patrons. If you want to become a patron, if you want to become a patron, sign up. Sign up, become a patron. and it'll help me maybe do YouTube full time again. You don't know what can happen. Maybe I could get $10,000. I don't need $10,000 to survive, but maybe like $1,000. That'd be fucking insane. That would pay rent. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. And as always, have a great fucking day.